So I just finished editing Concept 4 or Cycle 4, and this is the one where I used other people and was like the idea of collaboration and community based. And it's always interesting when you use other people because you never really know how it's going to turn out, and sometimes it turns out for the better, sometimes it turns out not so much for the better. So last semester, without a shadow of doubt, the one where I worked with other people was the best one. The film was outstanding. Canvas wasn't necessarily my favorite, but the actual video of the process of the work was. And for this one, and mainly to do with my fault, I didn't give enough direction because I just get so excited when people want to be involved in it that if something's not working, I don't want to say, can you try this? Because that's not quite what I had in mind, because I don't want to shut them down because I want them to be part of it. And so unfortunately, the first film I took of footage didn't work. And so the idea behind it was that as a community and as people, we should be working together. But often we don't, and often we become selfish and we just tread over each other, and we just are like insects that just devour everything in our path, and we have no consideration to what's around us. Although insects are actually really good at working together with each other, but just the idea that this devouring kind of concept instead of this nurturing and this harmonious thing. So that was the idea of it, and I just wanted it to be this continuous cycle of, it's not something that's new, it's something that's happened throughout history. Keep looking at history, it's just all selfish, the dominations of different kind of powers throughout history, and because they're all in it for themselves and they're not in it for other people, and if we don't change, then it's just going to keep continuing. So that's that idea of community and stuff. So the first one, it kind of worked for the fact, in the way that if we are all selfish and we don't work together, it's just chaos. And that's what happened with the film. It was just chaos. People were just, I wanted to them start together and then to branch out slowly and separately and crawl over each other. But it just wasn't working because there was no room for them to do it. And it was just came this chaotic mess. And there'll be one part where someone's movement was amazing and I was like, that's brilliant. But then there'd be someone else in the shot that just, what they were doing wasn't quite fitting with what they were doing. And it was just, I tried to still use it anyway because I wanted to see the fact that I was talking about chaotic things anyway, but it just didn't have a direction or any kind of sense to it. So unfortunately I had to call everyone back, and I was really appreciative that most people could, but unfortunately not everyone could. And I got them to work in pairs, and I directed them more, and I told them try this and try that movement, and then I edited the films on top of each other with the movements coinciding with each other, and I was a lot more happy with it, and I think it was much more effective, and it had much more of the impact I was looking for. So I was happy with the second edition, and that's the one I've chosen to use, and that's the one you'll see. And thank you for everyone who was involved, and especially sorry to the people who didn't end up making it because they couldn't come to the second shoot. But thank you anyways, and hope you enjoy. Thank you.